warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Hadi. Nice to see you again. Today we are going to talk about how to help our students improve reading. Before reading, we need to tell our students that there are strategies to read effectively, such as scanning, skimming, intensive reading, and extensive reading. Today we are going to focus on extensive reading. What is extensive reading? It is simply reading for a pleasure. So we are going to let our students choose whatever books they enjoy and whatever topics they like. So before I tell you the techniques that you can let your student know, let's talk about the weaknesses and the strengths of this type of reading. What are the strengths? First, it can spark your student interest. Second, it can improve your students' critical thinking. It can expand your students' knowledge. It can develop your students' reading speed. So how about the weaknesses? First, reading can be boring because it requires concentrations. And for students, young people, they prefer watching TV and playing video games. Second, reading takes a lot of time. It can take hours, days, even weeks. Okay, so now that we know what the strengths and weaknesses, let's jump into the techniques that your students can use so that they can read and understand easily. All right. Okay, there are 3 steps. First, background knowledge. Second, desired knowledge. The third, learned knowledge. So before a student read a book, we have to let them know they have to know the background knowledge. For example, I've got this book. Before I bought this book, I knew who is he. He is the founder of Gojek. And now he is the Minister of Education. And from watching many news, I knew that he is from Jakarta, Indonesia. He is around 36 years old, and it's very important also to know how many pages. This book is not so thick, it's only 208 pages. So I can actually read this book in 2 days. All right. So when students know they have already the background knowledge, and we can move on to desired knowledge. So you tell your students what they can get from the book that they pick, that they choose. The reason why I want to read this book because I want to know his education, why he built Gojek, who helped him build Gojek, when it started. So if you know, so when we can anticipate and we can read and understand this book easily. And then during reading, we can write down or we can answer these questions and write down here. Learn knowledge. First, his education. He spent his elementary school in Indonesia, and he spent most of his education actually abroad. Secondary school abroad, college abroad. So why did he build Gojek? Because he wanted to solve traffic problems in Jakarta. Is there somebody who helped him? Yes, there are 2 friends that helped him build Gojek. Michelangelo Moran and Brian Chu. They were friends from schools and college. And when Gojek started, it started in October 2010. So if your students follow the steps, it will be easier for them to understand and read the book easily. Because reading without knowing the content, without understanding the content, can be a waste of time. And if students can understand and enjoy reading book, they will pick up another book, and then it will become like a habit, like a reading habit. When habit already developed inside them, you don't have to tell them to read. It will become automatically for them. Okay, so these are the steps which can be used and useful for your students. Okay. Thank you very much, and see you next time.